It's my birthday today and I am another year older but none the wiser. I feel like I'm going backwards in terms of wisdom because I honestly have no idea what I'm doing with my life. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to share what I do on my birthdays alone. I've actually spent my birthdays alone for the past like 3-4 years, I want to say, and a lot of people have been like, Ari, that's kind of sad, like why do you spend your birthdays alone? And I assure you it is not sad, and I'm going to tell you why. The main reason why I like spending my birthday alone is that there is nobody else you need to cater to other than yourself. I do allocate a different time and a different date to hang out with like my friends or my family members to celebrate my birthday, but on the day of my actual birthday, that is just all for me. It's so freeing and it's so peaceful to have a day where you can focus solely on yourself. And it wasn't until I actually started spending my birthday alone that I realized I was doing so many different things for other people and for what other people, thought was a good birthday. My favorite cake in the world is probably either cheesecake or chocolate cake. And I would have to eat just regular vanilla cake with some fresh fruits, and like it's amazing too. Don't get me wrong, I love cake, I love all types of cakes except carrot cake. I hate carrot cake, and I know this is like a really silly example, but to me, number one, cake is very important on birthdays, and number two, it was kind of disappointing because like I want chocolate cake, I want cheesecake, I want red velvet cake, but you guys don't like it, so we have to get the generic vanilla cake, so kind of sucked. And I think the next main reason why I love spending my birthday alone is because it's so much more peaceful to be alone. You don't have to worry about any other person's emotions. You don't have to worry about like not saying the right thing. When I was younger, I loved spending my birthdays with my friends and family members and just like anybody really, but I realized that there was a very weird pattern going on. Like manipulative, toxic people around me would use my birthday to kind of vent their frustrations onto me and make that day all about them. So for example, on my 21st birthday, one of my so-called friends invited me out to have brunch with another friend, and I'm not even sure why she got mad at me, but she got mad at me and she refused to talk to me. She actually started yelling at me, and my other friend who's there with us, she's kind of awkwardly like sandwiched in the middle of everything, so she comes up to me and she's like, oh hey, don't worry about it, we're still gonna have a really good birthday lunch with you. She probably doesn't really mean that, and she's trying to cheer me up because I'm bawling. And then the friend who got mad at me turned it around and started blaming my other friend who was just trying to cheer me up as teaming up against her. So she basically made it all about her. It took hours to cheer her up and to get her out of her mood. Hours. So my entire, the first 5 hours of my birthday were completely just very sour notes. And this continued for the entire time. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Oh, there was also my 23rd birthday where I basically had to buy everything. I had to buy my own cake. Nobody did anything. They were just mooching off of me, and they got mad at me because they didn't like the food that I picked and the cake that I picked. So yeah, I have a lot more horror stories about my birthday, just like those two, but those are the most recent, significant. And then I realized, I was like, why do I have to be with people who don't make me feel good on my birthday? So I ended up spending it alone, and the first time I spent it alone, it was weird. I was so used to having so many people around me that just being alone, even though I chose to do it, it was so weird. I was like, is this right? Am I doing it right? But I wanted to do it for myself. Once I started getting the hang of it, it was really nice. I remember on one of my birthdays I spent alone, I actually got a really big cheesecake and I ate not the entire thing because I couldn't finish it. The goal was to eat the entire thing, but I got like maybe halfway and I got sick. So that wasn't great, but that was really fun, you know? Another birthday, I think it was last year, I got a kiddie pool. I filled it with water. I went out on the balcony and I had a little splash. And the thing is, a lot of people told me that idea was so stupid. They were like, why would you do that, Ari? That's the most stupidest thing ever. Like, just go out to dinner like a normal person. And I believed them and I was like, you know what? Yeah, it's fine. But I always wanted to do that. And then I did it and it was so much fun. But even though I love being alone, it actually took me a long time to get used to being alone in general, but especially on special days. Like, I don't know, your birthday, it could be Christmas, like the holidays, it could be Halloween, whatever other holidays that people are kind of expected to get together. If you do spend it alone, it gets lonely at times. And in the beginning, you're kind of just like, what am I supposed to do? I don't like this, like, why am I spending things alone? And you kind of go into this self-pitying, wallowing kind of mode. And I'm not saying that you have to spend your birthday or special occasions alone forever, but understanding how to be alone, whether it be on a regular day or a special day like your birthday, it can do you wonders because, you know, you are your companion in life. You are going to be with you for the rest of your life. It's really nice to kind of feel like you have a friend within you, and you can achieve that by understanding and enjoying how to be alone. But it is a process. It's a long process, and you know, I didn't get here overnight, and I still have a long way to go in terms of, you know, understanding myself, loving myself, yada yada yada, all that cheesy stuff. So yeah, I actually bought myself a little ice cream cake, so I'm probably gonna eat that right now because it's my birthday and I am, oh god, this existential dread is hitting me. I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting older. Oh my god, but I haven't done anything. Yeah, I'm not feeling great right now. I'm kind of like, oh my god, that's one year closer to death. But what if it's like, what if I die early, you know? Maybe it's not 1 year closer to death. Maybe it's like right before death. But like, is dying that bad? What was I talking about? I am going to go eat my cake. I don't know which flavor it has in it. It was really cute and I bought it, but I don't know if it has like cherry flavor. I don't like cherry flavor ice cream, but I feel like it has cherry flavor. Let's hope not. Let's hope it's chocolate. So anyways, thank you so much for sticking around and listening to me talk about my birthday and what I do and why I spend it alone and yada yada yada. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, week, evening, night. Those things do not go hand in hand, but I'm saying them anyways. Anyways, I will see you next time and thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.